What's up, guys? It's Hardcore Crypto here. In this video, we shall be taking a good look at Bitcoin. Good morning to each and every one of you guys. I'm sure right now you will be asking, okay, if this is the right time for you to invest in Bitcoin or not, simply because of the fact that it rallied massively 2 days ago, and ever since then it's been down. So I think with the look of things, we could see that Bitcoin rallied massively, but the truth of the matter is that after all this rally, was anything like correction to be expected? Yes, correction was definitely to be expected, regardless of whatever funny bearish news that we were getting yesterday. That doesn't matter. What really mattered was the fact that the ceasefire is going to be happening in 2 weeks. So if you look at the news right here, you could see clearly right here that the news doesn't really have any much of importance like that. The news is just basically neutral. Just basically, Iran has told mediators it will be limiting the number of ships crossing the Strait of Hormuz to around 12 per day and impose tolls under the ceasefire per WSG. So this is a sharp reversal from last night's statement from President Trump, claiming a complete opening of the Strait of Hormuz. Today, just 4 ships have passed through the Strait of Hormuz, the fewest of any day in April so far. The US is still pushing publicly for a free and open strait, but Iran is not showing the willingness to loosen its grip. Oil prices are back above $95 per barrel. So, this is just definitely how things are. I think recently Donald Trump said something about, okay, this is about NATO. I think, where is that tweet? Okay, we could see clearly right here that President Trump says that all US ships, aircraft, and military personnel, and anything else that is appropriate and necessary for the lethal prosecution and destruction of Iran will remain in place in and around Iran until such time as the real agreement is reached, is fully complied with. If for any reason it is not, which is highly unlikely, then the shooting starts bigger and better and stronger than anyone has ever seen before. He says, obviously, these are just the regular threat from Trump. So we could see right here, Bitcoin is looking very strong. I was kind of shorting render yesterday. I've kind of exited my position on render. I'm kind of longing algo at the moment, just trying to let you guys know. And also I'm longing Solana. So with the look of things right now, we could see Bitcoin has consolidated. Right now it's at the verge of either breaking out from this major resistance at $71,331. Once it's able to find support around there, then we could rally much higher. That is from this other chart. If you check this other chart right here, you could see that Bitcoin is still in a downtrend from the daily time frame right here. You could see Bitcoin is still in a very massive downtrend. If we're going to be able to break above this downtrend, I do not know, but I will definitely be here to keep us up to date. But whether we eventually break above this downtrend, I think we're most likely going to get a move above $71,600, find support, so then we could rally into $72,800. So I think this is definitely what we should be expecting for today. Worst case scenario, honestly, just in case we get any funny news, because yes, the market is still moved by the news, we could still drop all the way down to this area right here between I think we could still drop between $70,360 all the way down to $69,900 level. So we could still drop that low before moving to the upside, or worst case scenario, we could drop below that. And once we drop below that, we're most likely going to get a retest and a move into this level at $67,000, which even at $67,000, we are still at the trend line. So where we'll be expecting worst case scenario is if we break below $67,000. So I think this is definitely what we need to know about Bitcoin. In terms of major charts right here, in terms of we could see right here that the USDT, based on what I've been saying, I said we should keep our eyes on USDT dominance. The USDT dominance. I made it known to you that this is most likely going to be how we are going to be moving. We are going to retest and we are going to dump. So you could see right here, we've retested this resistance that was acting as support after we broke out from this bear flag pattern or this channel pattern right here. You could see we retested, and with the look of things, we are most likely going to be breaking above 7.74%, but rather dropping into this major support at 6.9%, which is going to be very massive for risk on assets. So I think we are most likely going to be bullish this month, for the rest of this month, guys, or for the next 2 weeks. So I'm most likely going to be bullish. And if eventually we end up seeing that, okay, the US and Iran have come to a final agreement, then we are most likely going to see more push to the upside. So you can see right here, crude oil is definitely now above $95, but do not be worried, because I'll definitely be giving us one of the reasons why this is taking place. Because from the daily time frame right here, you could see it clearly from the daily time frame that we are at the level of support from this trend line. We broke below the trend line, and from the 4 hours time frame, I made it known to us from my video yesterday, we are most likely going to retest this level, this resistance right here at $98 per barrel before heading towards the downside. So my analysis or my prediction still hasn't changed for crude oil. Once we get to $98.45, we could get rejected from there and head all the way to the downside. So I think everything is still going on very well for the market right now. When you look at the S&P 500, the S&P 500 is still doing very much well. You know, I made it known to us yesterday that we're most likely going to be rallying, and with the look of things right here, this is some form of a bear flag pattern, I guess. And the moment we break above this resistance right here, as you can see, the moment we break above this resistance right here at $6,806, we're most likely going to find support and rally much higher. So I think things are most likely going to be going on very well with the S&P 500 sooner or later. So without even wasting much of your time, if you look at gold is doing very, very well, but it's actually at a level of resistance right here. If you look at it from the 4 hours time frame, it is retesting resistance, but it doesn't change the fact that gold is not doing very well. We are most likely retesting this level. If we can't break above it, we'll probably drop all the way down to this level at $4,576. But if we manage to break above this resistance, we are most likely going to rally into $4,800, break out, find support, rally much higher. So I think this is basically what we should have in mind right now. Without wasting much of your time, if you do enjoy this video, subscribe, turn on post notification, smash that like button for more daily videos, and share this video with your friends. Have a wonderful day, guys. Peace out.